We have made it down to the beautiful city of Athens, Ohio, located here in the southeastern part of the state, and we're going to be exploring Athens, Ohio this weekend. Hey everyone, it's Scott, the Scott Man, and welcome. Spring has finally arrived, and it is great to be here in Athens. Absolutely beautiful out. We're going to be checking out some cool things here this weekend. So we'll start off by exploring downtown, check out some cool sights. And of course, we'll check out a restaurant, maybe even two in this video, and then even see some parks too. So let's go for a little walk around downtown Athens. Athens is quite a beautiful community located here in southeast Ohio. The earliest settlers came over to the general area from New England and Virginia, and they settled into the Ohio Territory, which later became the state of Ohio. Over here, this is the Athena Cinema, which is one of the oldest movie theaters in the United States, opened up back in 1915. Notice this diner over here? Where this diner is today, this is where the Berry Hotel once stood from 1892 to 1974, and it was one of America's premier hotels. Unfortunately, though, the hotel is no longer there. So downtown Athens is a beautiful community with a lot of great shops and restaurants. With nearby Ohio University, it's also a nice campus town too, with plenty of action going on. And over here at the north end of Court Street, we have the Athens National Guard Armory. This armory was completed back in December 1915, and what a beautiful structure this is. And to learn more about the history of not only Athens, Ohio, but also the Southeast Ohio area, you got to check out the Southeast Ohio History Center. So let's go check it out. Inside the Southeast Ohio History Museum, you can learn more about the history of Athens and Southeast Ohio with all these different, very cool rotating exhibits. Not bad, I have to say. It's a pretty small museum, but they got some cool exhibits. And what's really nice too is that it's absolutely free to check out. All right, so we're gonna head back through downtown and head over to the university campus next. And over here we have the campus of the Ohio University. Back in 1804, the General Assembly of the state of Ohio declared that a public university was to be established in the town of Athens, and thus we have Ohio University. And it's the oldest public university in the state of Ohio, and it is a beautiful campus. One thing I will say, do not confuse it with the more famous Ohio State University up in Columbus. As we head through the Alumni Gateway, we come into the grounds of the oldest public university in Ohio. As I was just saying, this has been around since 1804. As we explore this beautiful campus, we come across the first and oldest building on the campus, which this is Cutler Hall. This university originally started with only one building, 3 students, and 1 professor. When it comes to the athletics here at Ohio University, the athletic mascot, the Bobcats, started back in 1925 after a contest. As we explore this beautiful campus, I am admired by all the beauty of the springtime with everything in bloom. It is quite beautiful to walk through on a nice sunny day. And over there, that's where the Ohio Bobcats football team play their college football games. Well, I gotta say, the Ohio University has a beautiful campus. All right, next let's get in the car. We're gonna head to one of the parks around the city. And here is one of the many parks here in Athens, Ohio. This is the West State Street Park, located just to the west of downtown along the Hocking River, and this park has a lot of baseball fields and also a little playground here. And there's even a nice biking trail too, well, hiking/biking trail, fully paved, which you can walk along the Hocking River. And over here, this is the Hocking River. This is the main river which goes through the city of Athens. Over here, this is a portage area. There's a sign warning you not to put your boat or canoe over or in the river over here. I assume there's probably some rapids downstream over here, but this is where people will take out their canoes or kayaks or boats, and the portage is located over here. All right, it's starting to get late in the day, so before we continue to do some other things here in the city, I need to go check into my hotel. I'm staying over on the east side of the city. All right, so it's time to check into the hotel. This is the Fairfield Inn, located on State Street, just about 10 minutes east of downtown Athens. This looks like a very nice hotel, so let's go check in and we'll go check out the room. All right, and this is the room I'm staying in. This is a Fairfield Inn, so it's not really a large room or anything, but it'll be perfect for the next 3 nights. Got a nice king bed, of course a very nice desk area, and then there's a pretty decent sized bathroom too. Yep. For a Fairfield Inn, this looks really nice. All right, so I'm gonna drop off all my stuff and then we're gonna head back into downtown and we're gonna go get some dinner. All right, back in downtown Athens and we're gonna go get some dinner. And I know just the place to go. All right, so it's time to get some dinner and we're here on Washington Street, just off of Court Street, which is of course the main thoroughfare through downtown Athens. And we're standing in front of Restaurant Salaam. So Restaurant Salaam has some great Mediterranean food, everything from like Italian to like Middle Eastern food. Some of my all-time favorite cuisines. So it's like, I'm in for a real treat. So I'm gonna go inside and get some delicious food. All right, got a table here inside and very nice dining room, I have to say. And I got here right when they opened and it's very busy already. So get here early or you may have to wait a little bit. So as I was saying, a lot of great Middle Eastern and Italian food, basically everything Mediterranean. So I decided to get, along with my usual water, decided to get the drink special, which is the Moroccan iced tea. Had a little bit off camera, it was really good. And of course my main dish, I got the shish tawook, which is like natural chicken, also some rice pilaf, and some grilled vegetables. All right, so I'm getting hungry. Chicken's pretty good, I have to say. Probably should dip it in some of the Greek yogurt. Pretty good, I have to say. It's even better with the Greek yogurt. Gives it a nice flavor to it. Although I will say it's cooked a little more than I would like it, but I still like it though. And of course, gotta enjoy some of the rice pilaf. And some of these grilled veggies. Grilled veggies are cooked perfectly. I gotta say, the vegetables are probably my favorite thing on this plate. They're fantastic. Very fresh too. That was really, really good. It's like the chicken was cooked very well, although it was cooked a little more than I would have liked, but it was still really good. And of course, those vegetables were amazing, and the rice was good too. Yep, definitely have to check out Restaurant Salaam here in Athens. All right, so we got about another hour and a half before sunset. We're gonna go check out a beautiful park. For what I've heard, it's supposed to be a great spot for sunset. So let's get back in the car and let's head over. All right, we made it to our next park, although it's almost like a park and a museum. This is what's called the Ohio Museum on the Ridges. So it's a part of the Ohio Museum complex, and it's kind of connected over to the Ridges area, which is at the southwestern end of the university, which I'll show a little bit of that tomorrow, but later in this video. So So this is kind of like an add-on. So what's cool is that this is like a museum, a research area, and a hiking trail. So for what I've heard, you get some amazing views around sunset along this trail. So we're gonna go for a little hike. Just take a look over here. We could get a very good viewpoint of downtown Athens from up here. Unfortunately, there are a lot of trees in the way, so we can't really get a good picture. It's like I'd love to get a picture of myself with the city in the background, but again, there are too many trees. Oh well. But it's like, at least I'm here at this time of the year where there's not a lot of leaves in the trees just yet, so we can get a better view. But if I was here like a month later, probably wouldn't be able to see it as well. All right, so we're gonna head back the other way. We're gonna head over to Radar Hill. All right, we have made it up to Radar Hill. This is the highest part of this entire complex, and this is where you can get a beautiful sunset. So I'm going to conclude things up here for the evening. We'll continue the video course into tomorrow, but this is where we'll end things for tonight. I've had such a great time exploring Athens so far. Absolutely beautiful. What a great way to conclude the day. So I'm basically, after this, I'm going to walk back to the car where I'm parked and then head back into town. Pretty much head back to my hotel for the night, and I'll see you in the morning. And good morning, everyone. It's another nice morning here in Athens. There's some rain chances today, but it's gonna be a nice morning at the least. More clouds, but a little bit of sun. And we're a little bit to the northeast of downtown Athens, and we're gonna be checking out Sells Park. So it's like a little extension to the nearby Stroud's Run State Park, one of the many state parks here in the area. So it should be a nice little morning hike. This is a very cool spot, I have to say. It's like off camera, I just had to get a photo of myself over with these rocks over in the background. Man, what a beautiful trail. It's like, this is only a small part of this whole big trail system that's in this surrounding area. And of course, all the trails continue over towards Stroud's Run State Park out to the east. But yeah, I'm glad I got to go out on the trails just for a little bit. But we're gonna head back into the city and we're gonna go get some lunch. What a beautiful trail. Had such a great time exploring the trails back in here. Again, it's like, yeah, this is only like a small taste of the overall park system back in here. And it's pretty cool how we're not that far from downtown Athens. All right, come on, camera, work with me here. All right, so now we're gonna head back into downtown. We're gonna go get some lunch. All right, so I'm back in downtown and it's starting to rain a little bit, so I'm gonna go get some lunch. This is pretty good timing too, because I just left the park just a little bit ago. So we're technically sitting because I'm in my car right now. So I'm across the street from Obetti's Red Hot. This is a very popular place to get some hot dogs here in Athens. It's highly rated. It gets all kinds of customizable hot dogs, even some hand-cut fries made fresh here. So let's go in and get something to eat. All right, so here inside, just love the decor in here. Just really cool. Very cool. So anyway, so specialize in some great hot dogs and of course their hand-cut fries. So I got a couple of hot dogs, got their mahanari or whatever, I forgot what it was called. It has like coleslaw and chili on it, and then they got the Dixie, it has a lot of cheese and onions. Everything looks really good. And of course the side of the cheese fries. All right, we're gonna dig into this one here because it has the Scottman Classic built into this. This is really good. I like the coleslaw that's on this hot dog. These are all beef hot dogs and they're juicy and delicious. Some of the best hot dogs I've ever had. And the cheese fries are pretty good too. That was pretty good. It's like the hot dogs were really good, and the cheese fries are good too. I almost should have ordered chili cheese fries instead, but it was still good though. But yeah, it's like all the indoor decorations were really neat too. It's like all these old time decorations, even some like burlesque themed stuff too. Although I think the room I was in didn't really see anything like the latter, but very interesting though. So yeah, definitely have to check out Obetti's when visiting Athens. All right, so it's not raining at the moment, but I think we got some more rain showers coming in. So there's a little indoor activity we're going to do next. So let's head back or over that way. And we're back technically in the campus of Ohio University, but on the other side of the Hocking River. We're almost near where we did those trails last night for sunset. We're in the Ridges complex. And right behind us, this is the Kennedy Museum of Art. So what's really cool about this museum is that you have a lot of great art inside, and with a day like today, with it being a little overcast with some rain possible, it's a great indoor activity to do, as well as even that history museum we checked out yesterday. But what's really cool is that the museum is inside an old asylum, which it was the Athens Asylum, which started back in around 1868. Athens is such a beautiful community. I've had such a great time exploring here in Athens this weekend, and it's even nice just to walk along the Hocking River and see all the cherry blossoms here. It's like you almost don't even have to travel to Washington, D.C. now, because we got a lot of cool cherry blossom trees blooming right here in Athens. But so Athens has everything from a lot of great shops and restaurants in downtown. Of course, you have the campus of Ohio University and many beautiful parks. In fact, one of the top parks here in Southeast Ohio is Hocking Hills State Park, about 45 minutes or so to the west of here. And it's another place you have to check out here in Athens. However, it's so cool and so big, I'm going to be covering that in a separate video. So stay tuned for that one. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Athens, Ohio. Had a great time here this weekend. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that we don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from Athens, Ohio.
But wait, hold the phone here. Really quick, I want to give a huge special shout out to patrons Mark Renker and Ambient Occlusion for your tremendous support. Thank you so much for all your support. It truly, truly means a lot.